Hello and welcome! In this beginner-friendly video, I will show you how to use the WordPress dashboard after installation. In addition to explaining every part of the dashboard, I suggest changes you can make immediately to keep your dashboard clean. In most cases, you will do this only once as long as you have your website. By the end of this video, you will know how to use the WordPress dashboard like a pro. After successfully installing WordPress, you need to log into your WordPress dashboard. You can do that in two ways, by adding wp-admin or wp-login.php after your domain name. Whichever you choose, you will see the same login page where you need to enter your username and password and click Login to enter the dashboard. The dashboard is the main screen of your website's admin area and the first page you see after logging in. The first thing you will see is a welcome message, which includes 3 links to help you get started. Below this message, you will find 5 widgets: Site Health Status, WordPress Events and News, Activity, Quick Draft, and At a Glance. To keep your dashboard nice and clean, I suggest doing the following. Click this Screen Options drop-down menu, uncheck Welcome, WordPress Events and News, Quick Draft, and Activity, and click Screen Options again. Doing this only leaves you with the Site Health Status and At a Glance widget on your screen. The second drop-down menu, Help, provides 3 information links and 4 sections on the left with essential explanation about navigation, layout, and content. You can learn more about the Site Health Status and At a Glance widget here. After you finish reading, click on Help again to close this menu. Now we are ready to see what is behind this left column. Because I use Hostinger as my web hosting provider, I can see its section at the top. It's Hostinger's way to help you get started with some useful links you can use. One cool thing about Hostinger is that it offers this AI content creator to help you generate creative ideas for your website content. You'll get this free if you choose Hostinger as your web host. The following section is Dashboard, which will return you to the main dashboard. Home and dashboard are the same links. Why is that? If I click on Hostinger section again and want to go back to my updates, for example, I can hover over the dashboard section and click on updates, which means one less click. This is how you can hover over every other main section and select the page you want to open without clicking the main section and that link afterward. The only section with no other link is the comments section. Speaking about updates, this page provides general information about the WordPress version you are using, plugins, and themes. I will discuss plugins and themes more later. The following section is Posts. This page will be the one that you will use the most. It lists all your published posts and drafts. Right now, only one post is listed as it was creating during installation by default. You can see post titles, authors, categories, tags, comments, and publication dates. From this page, you can create a new post or make a post with AI if you are a Hostinger user. If you hover over the post's title, additional links beneath it will appear, such as Edit, Quick Edit, Trash, and View. If I click View, this is how this default post looks. To go back to the post page, click this little left arrow in the upper left-hand corner of your page. Create Post with AI enables you to create content by choosing the content type, tone of voice, and length. Add New Post opens a new page where you can start creating your post from scratch. Categories and tags are pages you will never use, as there are other ways to add them to your posts from the post creation page. Now let's move on to the media section. If you click on Library, this is the page where you will see all your uploaded media, usually images. I do not recommend uploading videos on your WordPress site because they can drastically slow down your website. A better way is to embed a video from websites like YouTube or Vimeo. Add new media file opens a page for uploading new media by selecting files from your computer. The following section is Pages. Like the Post section, this page lists all your published pages where you can see their titles, authors, comments, and publication dates. Unlike posts, pages don't have categories and tags. The privacy policy is the only page created by default during the WordPress installation. While the default post is already published and can be seen on the internet, this page is in draft mode, which means it still needs to be published. What is the main difference between posts and pages? Imagine you are running a food blog where you share your favorite recipes, cooking tips, and food-related adventures. Each new recipe or cooking tip you share on your food blog will be a post. For example, if you share a recipe for homemade pizza today and then post an article about the health benefits of garlic tomorrow, those would be two separate posts. This is why adding a category and tags is vital to help organize the posts and make them easy to website visitors to find. Now let's talk about pages. Your food blog might have a few pages that provide essential information but only change a little. For example, the About Me page gives readers background information about you as a food blogger, your cooking journey, and what they can expect from your blog. It remains relatively constant over time. The Contact page provides information on how readers can contact you through a contact form. Again, this information stays mostly the same. In summary, posts are like individual entries in your food blog, such as recipes and cooking tips, while pages are more like static, foundational pages that provide essential information about you, your website, and how to contact you. This is why pages don't need to have categories or tags. Now let's move on to the comment section. This is the page where you will find a list of all comments on your posts in one place. You can approve them, reply to them, edit them, and move them to spam or trash. The Appearance section is dedicated to your website's overall look. I will only spend a little time on this as I created a separate video about themes, how to change the default theme, and how to find a good free theme for your website in more detail. Watch it after this video by clicking the link in the upper right corner. The following section I want to talk about is the Plugins section. If you click on Installed Plugins, you will see a page listing all your installed plugins. You can add a new plugin, activate it, deactivate it, or completely delete it from your website. What are plugins and what do they serve? Imagine you have a smartphone. It's functional, but installing different apps from an app store can make it even more powerful. Plugins in WordPress are like apps for your website. They add extra features and functionality beyond what WordPress offers by default. Let's say you want to optimize your website for search engines to help it rank higher in Google searches. WordPress doesn't have built-in SEO tools, but you can install a plugin like All-in-One SEO Pack or Rank Math. After installing and activating one of these two plugins, you'll get access to tools that help you optimize your content for search engines. So, plugins are like little add-ons that you can install on your WordPress website to add new features and improve its functionality just like apps on a smartphone. The User section is where you control who can access and edit your website. You can add a new user and set its role as a subscriber, contributor, author, editor, or administrator. As someone who is just starting, keep everything the same here. What you can change if you want is on the profile page. This is where you can change the admin color scheme. This change will only change the overall look of your dashboard, not your website. If you scroll down, I suggest changing your nickname. Right now it is the same as your WordPress username. Remember that this will also change the author's name for your post, so choose it wisely. I will change mine to Alec by selecting it from this drop-down menu. When you scroll down to the end of the page, this is where you can change your password. If you make any changes on this page, click Update Profile to save them. The Tools section is for slightly advanced WordPress users, so I will not spend time on it. The following is the Settings section. Hover over Settings and click on General. The first important thing to do is enter your site title and tagline. The next step is to change your time zone, date and time format and click on Save Changes. Skip the writing page as there will be no changes and click on Reading. Because you are just starting and don't have any published posts and pages except the default ones, I suggest you check this box where it says Discourage search engines from indexing this site. This doesn't mean that it won't be visible to your friends and family if you share your website's link on social media. The right time to uncheck this box is after you publish your first post, so write it down on paper and make it visible. This is very important to remember. Click on Save Changes and then click on Discussion. This page is all about commenting on your website and what you want and what you don't want to allow to your visitors regarding comments. My only suggestion on this page is to check this box that says Comment must be manually approved, as this gives you much control over spam comments. After that, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click on Save Changes. You can skip the media section as there will be no changes. The next one, called Permalinks, is one of the most essential sections on your website. When you click on it, you will see several permalink options. What is a permalink? Imagine you are in a big city and each building has its address. If you want to meet someone at a specific location, you need the address to find it easily. In the context of websites, a permalink or permanent link is like the address of a particular web page or blog post. It's a unique web address that directs visitors to the specific content on your website. Search engines like Google or Bing use permalinks to understand and index your website's content. A well-structured permalink with relevant keywords can improve your site's visibility in search engine results, driving more organic traffic to your website. If you want to share a specific article or page from your website with someone else, you can provide them with the permalink. This allows them to access the content you want them to see without searching your entire website. Now that you know that, change your permalink structure from post name to custom structure. Select and delete post name, then click on category and post name. To save this change, click on Save Changes. The Privacy section link opens a page with more information about the default but still not published privacy page on your website. I'm not a lawyer, so do some research online and see what others have on their privacy policy pages and make your own decision when creating this page for your website. The Lightspeed Cache section will be visible only to those who install their WordPress site inside the Hostinger web hosting. If you are one of them, skip this section, as all the necessary settings will be already set up. Last but not least is this collapse menu part, which allows you to collapse the whole left-hand sidebar to a much narrower strip with icons for each section. And that would be all for this video on how to use the WordPress dashboard after installation. If this video was helpful and you like how I teach in my step-by-step videos, subscribe to this channel so you can come back later to learn other cool stuff related to website building. By subscribing, you also make it easier for others who want to learn how to use their WordPress dashboard after installation to find this video and this channel. After this video, watch this one to discover how to change the default theme in WordPress. It's beginner-friendly and every step is explained in detail. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.